There were major mistakes made earlier on, which we all are now trying to correct. And I think the basis, first and foremost, of correcting those is looking at reforming how the entire sector operates. And we in Kenya took a decision that our sector was going to operate on a commercially based manner, whereby we would bring private sector initiatives into the industry. And we have seen it working superbly, like I said, to the point where 30% of our current power generation now is being done by the private sector. But that is because of the reforms that we did in the sector. We established a proper regulatory body that encouraged transparency in terms of the offtake agreements, so that there is open and clear transparency on the tariffs, on everything, so that people know what to expect. Very clear power purchase agreements also, right? That were similar and cross-board. So these are the critical ingredients of driving this sector. We've got to recognize as government that energy is a commodity like any other, and it has to be treated as such. An exchangeable commodity, a saleable commodity, and that's the way we've got to treat it. And if we treat it that way, and it becomes a source also of investment as such, you will start to see this expansion which we are seeing. Today, as we said, we have probably one of the biggest wind farms on the African continent that is being developed in Kenya by the private sector to on-sell to the national grid. So I think this is a clear indication that if we adopt this sort of platform, we can actually achieve our objectives of being energy self-sufficient and to be able to meet that huge demand. And we are really just focusing ourselves to say, look, no matter how much, we targeted and we said, we want 5,000 megawatts of power. But then they came around and said, no, but you're only, got 23% of your people connected to the grid. So we said, no, we will invest and connect people. The more we generate, the more we can really focus on ensuring that we are able to get this power to those who need it.